Sabaho everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at a set of products that enable us to have somewhat of a personal security system. The main benefit here is that you can connect to any of these things from the outside, control them from outside of the house, but not only that, use them to be able to get a sight or insight into your home. These three things are the Belkin Insight Switch, we have the Nest Cam, a security cam, as well as the Canary security system. All three of these things were sent to me by Verizon for review. I want to say thank you very much for letting me check them out. But let's not waste any time and let's go ahead and check out these three products and how they actually integrate themselves into a personal home security system. Here are the three devices that were sent to me. We have the Nest Security Cam. This will work with the Nest system, so if you have a Nest thermostat, this will definitely be a nice addition. The Wemo Insight Switch is a very smart switch that gives us the ability to not only control the actual device that's connected to it, but also get some information about power consumption, and we'll get a chance to open that up. Last but not least is the Canary Smart Home Security System. It's a personal security system with an HD camera, 1080p. It has 90 plus decibel siren, which is extremely loud. Also has the ability to monitor air quality, motion detection, as well as mobile alerts for in case there is any motion in the area. The camera is right there at dead center. We're going to do a quick unboxing of each one of these guys, and I'm going to set them up and show you guys the use case for each one of them. Quick information about the Nest Cam. We have 24/7 live streaming, continuous live streaming and cloud recording. We have the ability of watching using the 1080p, the upgraded 1080p camera that's built into this. It does get a little warm from what I understand, but it's actually still functioning, and it has motion security alerts, easy setup, no hub needed because it's connecting directly and interfaces with the Nest account. Again, we talked about the 24/7 continuous recording, personalized activity zones. You can actually align where you want the sensitivity to be set within the camera and make and download clips or create a time-lapse film. Let's go ahead and open it up. Here is the content in the Nest Cam. The cam itself is right there. It's a 1080p camera mounted on its own stand. You can position this and use this straight on the table, or you can put it and mount it using the three provided screws with a magnet, and it'll be magnetized directly to it. We have a micro USB to USB Type A connecting cable to the wall wart to be able to power it up, as this does not have a built-in camera, a built-in battery at least. One thing that we want to make sure here is, of course, they do provide us with the Nest Cam. This is just a logo for your window outside. Next, we have the Wemo Insight Switch from Belkin. This is a wireless connected, basically a power connector that you're able to use to be able to turn on and turn off certain appliances connected to it. But not only that, also get the usage information as far as how much the estimated monthly cost that the device that you have connected to it will cost you. The box content is pretty simple. This is the Wemo Switch. The wireless symbol is right there, and then you have the ability of touching it to be able to pair it up. It does support US cable, so if you're using this outside the US, you probably need an adapter. And of course, it plugs into the wall using the same information. They do provide us information as far as that it's compatible with both Android and iOS, or you can basically download the Wemo application, setting it up, and we also, from what I understand, it's also supporting IFTT. So if you've used if this then that before, this will definitely work for you. Last but not least is the Canary home security system for everyone. It's a personal security system that really just runs by itself, and we're going to get a chance to test it out. It has an HD camera, an air monitoring setup, 90 plus dB sirens, it's going to be very loud, motion detector, as well as mobile alerts. In the box, we have an instruction manual, some warranty information, a couple of stickers to be able to put on our windows for security information so that you can alert people that you do have a security system, a micro USB to USB Type A long flat cable, that's very nice, black to match the color of this. I noticed that the one that came with the Nest Cam was white by comparison to the camera that was black, so definitely very nice. And then here we have a 3.5mm. This is a security functionality. They're using audio security authentication between your device and the Canary system to set it up. And we'll use this when we're setting it up. Last but not least, we do have a wall wart that we'll use to be able to power up our device. So we'll put that on the side. Pretty small, very simple. We have the Canary logo on the back. Basically Ethernet if you want to use this. This will be able to be used to authenticate the device that we're going to use, either iOS or Android, and the micro USB charging port. On the bottom, we have all the sensors, the light ring, as well as the speaker for the siren, so we'll be able to get some nice illumination at the bottom. On the top, we just have an opening for the speaker as well. The camera is dead center, and we have the oxygen sensor here and an LED light built into the center. As far as interfacing with the three units, we need the Canary app for the Canary security system. The Nest app that normally is used for the Nest thermostat will also work very nicely with this one, as well as the Wemo app. And the Wemo app is pretty simple. I did install the Wemo adapter on one of the lights that we have downstairs. You can install this on anything that uses a normal US plug, connect it to the Wi-Fi, set it up, and then you'll be able to interface with it. You have the ability of turning it on, turning it off, and it'll give it a few seconds. Now, I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi at the house. I'm connected via mobile network, and that's the main benefit. This will work for you even if you're not home. You can set different rules as far as what you want to do, turn it on, turn it off. The application itself is very nice and very, very functional. Main reason behind this is the ability to control light so that you can set up rules. You can even use IFTT if you want to set up different scenarios so that you can show basically activity in the house so that it doesn't look like nobody's home, especially if you're going to come in late. This is the Nest application. Now, the main thing you want to know here is that this is the same application that you're going to use to control your thermostat. The main thing here is I installed this camera in my backyard. I know it's not supposed to be a weatherproof camera. It's a 1080p camera, but because it's under my awning, you can see here a little bit on the top right, it's easily protected from the weather and the elements, and I can actually use it outdoors. They do have another version that's made for the outdoors, and you guys could check that out on their site. On the bottom, I'm still able to interact with my normal thermostat, but now that I have the camera, we can go through, and then we have the interfaces. I was actually doing some B-roll just a second ago. Let's see if we can actually activate that. And you'll see here that it shows me walking up, and then you're able to see it there. We can scroll back and then go back here. This is when one of our backyard cats would come in. Let's see if we can turn that one on. It's taking a little bit longer because we're on mobile data here. But again, the main benefit here, you could see here, you can go backwards. These are all the different events depending on the day. You see the little cat that's right there, it's going away. And of course, we can go to live view. We have a speaker, we can speak to the backyard. If we go back sideways, the camera will go full screen. And you can actually zoom in, which is something that you normally don't have the ability of doing. But this is still running in live view. You can still see the backyard zoom out. And again, control different aspects. It does provide us notifications, which means it does provide us with email notifications, so it gives you the time and date of when the actual activity started. And it also provides you notifications through the Nest app, so you can configure it. Now, I'm using the free service, which means I don't have long-term storage of my videos, so just be aware of that. If you do want that, that is a subscription. But in the free version, it still works pretty good. The last one we're going to take a look at is the Canary Security app. The Security app is very simple to install. The setup does require that yellow cable that I showed you guys, as it authenticates between the device and the unit using that. You could try to use Bluetooth or other functionalities, but the cable is really by far the best. We can go to do a watch live right now, which will take me straight into the living room, and we can see what's going on there. It goes out, zoomed out, and then you can basically zoom in, of course, and pan. We do have the ability of going sound the siren, emergency call, if we feel like something is going on. It does provide us with notifications on the screen. I'm using the free preview version of this. There is a free basic account as well as advanced. The non-basic one, which allows you to actually download video, is very nice. Air quality, 46%. Let's go ahead and go to air quality here. We'll give it a second to load. So you had the temperature sensor and, of course, the humidity, and then the air quality. Not exactly the best. It's actually way below normal. We need to open up some windows there. But you can see that the temperature has been fluctuating, and it works very nice. I have one profile set up, and it does actually go through. We can go home, set the different away mode, night mode, and home. It does have an automatic notification, or meaning automatically knowing where I am based on the geofencing. And we can go into the timeline and start seeing the different activities. We'll go here, see all these incidents are going. But we can see here it says, living room is back online, Canary enabled a home mode, and then Canary, and then TK left, and then we'll see other areas where we'll say TK came back. There's a lot of data that it does provide, and it does have really good night vision for the camera that it's built into it. And of course, you can actually open up the videos, and then you have the ability of interacting with them, so you can go watch live, share, tag, and bookmark. And you also have the ability of downloading them, so you can select here, it says request video download, or delete this activity, and it will save it to your device, so you can download it and share it. Very nice and very simple. I think from a sense of automation, all three of these systems will work to help you secure your home when you're not there. It gives you the ability to see what's going on in your home when you're not there, and also act on it if you see something that's concerning you. At the end of the day, when we look at all these three things, they're really meant to be connected, and connected from either inside the home or outside. So you can remotely connect to them, turn on, turn off the lights with the Wemo Switch. You can use the Nest Cam and the Canary Cam to be able to have insight into your home and be able to make sure that your home is protected. I like the fact that the Nest Cam is small enough that you can pretty much position it anywhere. And as far as the Canary setup, it's so the design is so well done in a way that it just wants to sit in the background, and it just blends into the background. It's not intended to stand out because it's really meant to be discreet. Now, one of the things you want to be aware of, you do want to make sure to teach the Canary system that if you have pets, because your pets will more than likely initiate it or trigger it. Also, if you do have the Canary system, make sure that every person in the home that has a smartphone has the same system installed, so that the Canary system is aware of whenever an owner or somebody that's supposed to be here comes in and doesn't just give you a lot of false alarms. At the end of the day, all three work very well together. All three will work very well on the Verizon network with any of their smartphone, be it iOS or Android. And that's one of the main benefits, I think, why they sent this to me to check out. I want to say thank you very much to Verizon for letting me check out these devices. I'll give you guys links in the description below if you'd like to check them out or even pick one up for yourself. Other than that, I want to say thank you for the support. Like and subscribe as usual. Share it with your friends. And I couldn't have been here without you guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys in the next video.